Sky Sentinel, a major fundraiser for peaceful nights in Ukraine. Join in.
In modern warfare, drones have become one of the most disruptive tools on the battlefield. Russia's widespread use of Iranian-made Shahed 136 drones, cheap, fast, and deadly, has allowed it to strike deep into Ukrainian territory. These loitering munitions are designed to overwhelm defenses with sheer volume. Traditional anti-air systems, while effective, are too expensive to intercept each low-cost drone. Ukraine needed a scalable solution, one that could operate autonomously, identify fast-moving aerial threats, and neutralize them without draining resources. That solution is Sky Sentinel. Sky Sentinel is an AI-powered automated turret built specifically to counter drone swarms. It uses thermal vision, computer vision, and object recognition algorithms to detect, classify, and track aerial threats in real time. Once a target is identified, like a Shahed drone, the system automatically calculates trajectory and executes interception protocols. There's no human delay, no manual targeting. Each Sky Sentinel unit is designed to operate 24/7 with minimal human oversight, learning and adapting from every engagement. Its neural network improves over time, refining targeting accuracy with each dataset collected from real-world combat. Unlike conventional missile-based systems, Sky Sentinel uses small-caliber rounds or energy-efficient firing mechanisms. This makes it cost-effective, sustainable, and ideal for deployment across wide areas. It represents a shift toward autonomous defense, where AI handles decision-making faster than any soldier can. In short, Sky Sentinel is closing the gap between cost and effectiveness, and it's changing the air defense playbook for good. Since its public introduction in mid-2024, the Sky Sentinel system has moved rapidly from concept to battlefield deployment. Initially developed through a collaboration between Ukrainian engineers, private defense startups, and the government's United 24 initiative, the system reflects a uniquely wartime innovation pipeline, one that accelerates from prototype to frontline use in a matter of months. Sky Sentinel turrets are now being installed at key infrastructure sites, frontline defense zones, and mobile military positions across Ukraine. According to open sources and public demonstrations, the system is modular and relatively easy to deploy. Each unit can be mounted on rooftops, trucks, or makeshift platforms, requiring only power, a stable mount, and a local sensor network for optimal accuracy. This flexibility allows them to protect everything from power substations to field command centers. Reports from Ukrainian units and United 24 fundraising updates indicate that each turret costs significantly less than a single interceptor missile. In some regions, local communities and donors have already helped purchase and install several turrets, often crowdfunded directly through public campaigns. What once cost thousands of dollars per drone intercept is now handled by a turret using bullets worth a few dollars, but with the precision and response time of a next-gen AI system. On the battlefield, Sky Sentinel has started to alter Russia's tactical planning. In areas where the turrets have been deployed, mass drone raids, especially Shahed-based night attacks, are failing more frequently. Operators note that Sky Sentinel systems are particularly effective at night, thanks to advanced thermal imaging and low-latency processing. Where older systems would have required multiple personnel on constant alert, the AI turret simply watches for heat signatures and movement patterns consistent with drones, engaging only when targets match specific behavioral profiles. Even more crucially, Sky Sentinel's machine learning framework allows each deployed unit to share anonymized combat data back to central servers. That data, flight patterns, engagement results, environmental factors, helps refine the AI model globally. With every interception, the entire Sky Sentinel network improves. It's not just reactive defense, it's an adaptive loop. This is particularly important against Russia's evolving drone designs, which are sometimes modified mid-conflict. Unlike static defense systems, AI turrets don't just wait for updates. They learn and respond in near real time. These improvements are already visible in metrics from recent attacks. In some heavily defended sectors of eastern Ukraine, interception rates for Shahed drones have risen from around 60 to 70% to well above 85%, and in some cases near 100%, depending on weather and line-of-sight conditions. The psychological effect is also significant. Russian drone operators are forced to either increase altitude, reducing accuracy, or switch to more costly strike options. Russian military channels on Telegram have acknowledged the increased difficulty of successful drone raids in turret-defended areas. There are growing mentions of drones being shot down before target acquisition or lost upon entry into Ukrainian airspace. likely due to low latency response from these automated systems. As a result, some Russian tactics are shifting towards smaller, more sporadic drone attacks rather than the traditional wave-based saturation style that was initially effective in 2022 and early 2023. In essence, Sky Sentinel hasn't just added a new layer of defense, it's forced Russia to rethink the economics of its drone war. Each downed Shahed means money lost, but when downed consistently and cheaply by autonomous systems, it breaks the cost asymmetry Russia once enjoyed. Ukraine's use of AI here demonstrates a new kind of military efficiency, using low-cost, smart solutions to counter mass-manufactured threats. Looking forward, Ukrainian military planners and United 24 are aiming to scale up deployment across the country. There's discussion of integrating Sky Sentinel systems with Ukraine's larger radar and sensor networks, creating semi-autonomous air defense grids that can cover entire regions without constant human control. This could mean faster response times, coordinated targeting across multiple turrets, and predictive defense based on drone launch data. More importantly, Sky Sentinel is becoming a proof of concept for future AI-driven warfare, not just in Ukraine, but globally. Defense ministries in other countries are watching closely. In the coming years, the idea of static, expensive, human-manned anti-aircraft systems may become obsolete. Replacing them are lightweight, scalable, software-driven defense modules that grow smarter the more you use them. For now, Ukraine is showing the world how AI, necessity, and open collaboration can create an edge, even against a larger, well-armed opponent.
Since its deployment, Sky Sentinel has proven its effectiveness in real combat conditions. Early prototypes have successfully intercepted multiple Shahed 136 drones during coordinated attacks. Reports indicate that one unit has shot down at least 4 drones in a single engagement, while others have recorded 6 confirmed kills in real battlefield scenarios. These results demonstrate not only the system's reliability, but also its critical role in reducing the effectiveness of Russia's drone swarms. Each Sky Sentinel turret costs approximately $150,000, a fraction of the cost of traditional missile defense systems. Unlike missile interceptors, which can cost millions per shot, the turrets use a combination of precision targeting and inexpensive ammunition, significantly lowering the cost per intercept. This makes them ideal for sustained defense against mass drone attacks, which otherwise could quickly deplete Ukraine's missile reserves. To put this in perspective, a single Shahed drone costs around $50,000 to $100,000 to produce and deploy. Meanwhile, intercepting that same drone with a Patriot missile can cost upwards of $4 million. Sky Sentinel changes this dynamic entirely. An autonomous turret that fires low-cost rounds to take down drones at a fraction of the cost with minimal human intervention. Ukraine's defense planners estimate that deploying between 10 and 30 Sky Sentinel units can provide comprehensive air defense coverage for a city. This networked approach allows turrets to cover overlapping zones, creating an AI-powered shield that intercepts incoming drones before they reach critical infrastructure or population centers. The strategic implications are significant. Sky Sentinel forms the low-altitude defense layer in Ukraine's multi-tiered air defense system, reserving high-cost missile interceptors for more sophisticated threats like ballistic missiles or cruise missiles. This layered defense increases sustainability, operational flexibility, and resilience, key factors in a prolonged conflict. But the significance of Sky Sentinel doesn't stop at Ukraine's borders. As the system proves itself on the battlefield, it's becoming clear that this AI-powered turret represents more than just a local solution to Russian aggression. It's a model for how militaries around the world might rethink defense in the age of drone warfare. Traditional air defense doctrines were built around manned aircraft, ballistic missiles, and massive infrastructure. They were designed for fewer, more expensive threats. But now, the battlefield is swarming with cheap, expendable drones that can be deployed en masse to saturate defenses. It's no longer a battle of quality versus quantity. It's a battle of scale, automation, and adaptability. Sky Sentinel is one of the first scalable, modular solutions to this new threat landscape. And it's not just about shooting drones out of the sky, it's about doing it fast, smart, and cheap. Its software-defined architecture means it can be updated regularly to improve targeting, optimize ammunition usage, or adapt to new drone flight patterns.
Machine learning models are retrained using battlefield data to increase kill probability while reducing false positives. In short, the more these turrets fight, the smarter they become. This adaptive capability gives Ukraine a rare edge, the ability to evolve mid-conflict. Meanwhile, other countries are watching closely. From NATO command centers to Pacific Island defense planners, the lessons from Sky Sentinel are already feeding into global defense discussions. It's forcing a redefinition of how nations think about defending airspace, not with billion-dollar programs over decades, but with flexible, open-source architectures that can be rapidly deployed and refined. Some defense analysts even compare it to the Stinger missile in the 1980s, a breakthrough that reshaped asymmetric warfare. But this time, the disruptor isn't a shoulder-fired weapon. It's a self-learning machine with a thermal scope and a gun. Still, with great capability comes new responsibility. There are real questions about AI in lethal systems, even semi-autonomous ones like Sky Sentinel. Critics warn that increased autonomy in combat could lead to mistakes, misidentifications, or escalation. But so far, Ukraine's use of the system shows a cautious, human-in-the-loop approach. The AI tracks, identifies, and aims, but doesn't pull the trigger without a human's final decision, especially in civilian-populated zones. This hybrid model could serve as a framework for ethical AI use in defense. Automation where it makes sense, human oversight where it matters most. As the war drags on, Ukraine's need for systems like Sky Sentinel will only grow. But so will global demand for answers to the bigger question. Can we build autonomous weapons that are not only effective, but accountable? And while this AI turret is pushing the limits of Ukraine's air defenses, nothing compares to what happened when a single American Bradley went head-to-head against Russian armor in a mission that looked like certain death. Click here to watch how it turned into one of the most shocking Ukrainian victories yet. And see you on the next one.
Peace!